So, Jeff, NFL draft less than 2 weeks away now. When you look at this draft, relative offense, defense, and I know you've talked about this on the Locked On Browns podcast, defensive class probably isn't as deep, correct?
It's not even close, to be completely honest with you. I mean, you look at this offensive tackle group, and you have a lot of people with rankings. Top 100 players, they have 13, 14, 15 offensive tackles. Wide receiver, you're probably 13, 14, maybe even more. So you're talking that is more than 1/3 of the top 100 in this draft class right there. And that's just wide receivers and offensive tackles. We know how many quarterbacks are potentially going to go in round one. The running back class, it's not, it's not top heavy. It doesn't have brand names that are going to go round one, but it's really, really got some nice guys that can make contributions for the teams that draft them. Defensively, D ends, you've got a few, and I don't think any D end in this class probably carries the cachet of some of the guys of the last couple of years. Defensive tackle, it's one of the most difficult positions to transition from college. You got normally, your defensive tackles, they're drafted in round one, and those are the guys that go on to be big time players. It's just not very deep. Linebacker is another position that's not going to go round one. It's a nice cornerback class. It's deep. And the league does need corners, but if there's anything we've learned over the last few years is you can wait. The Browns got a Martin Emerson in round 3. They got Cameron Mitchell last year in round 5. You could always find corners to contribute in the NFL. It's a really, really, it's just weird how difficult, how often, how unbalanced, essentially, it is this year that it is just so offensive heavy.